So I like to play a game with Rach sometimes, and it's called How Will She Do Under Pressure? And can she just follow along improv style? So Rach, here we go. We're going to sing a song together.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes, and.
You remind me of the babe.
The babe in the woods.
The babe with the power.
And the babe in the hoods.
The power of voodoo.
And then the girl with the hoodoo.
You do.
You do.
Remind me of the babe.
Babe, babe,
I
babe.
saw my baby.
And she's dancing in the crazy.
So this song.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. Yeah. I mean, we can keep going.
No.
What kind of magic spell to use? Slime and snails.
Puppy dog tails.
Nice, you killed it. That was really good. Dude, badass. Dance the magic dance. I've sang the song for how many years, would you say?
I don't know. I don't want to hear that one part of it.
Just the dance the magic dance.
Hence my lack of being able to jump in with you on this.
Okay, let me remind you of some of the lyrics. You remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Hoodoo, you do. Do what? Remind me of the babe. That is hard to memorize.
Yeah.
And so I just sing, dance the magic dance, because I don't know the rest of it.
Yeah, I'd like a do-over at the end of this.
Okay.
I think we can do better.
All right. I'll come back to it. I have this pulled up on Genius Lyrics, so we'll rock it out when we're ready. This is our first episode that we're trying out
We're not supposed to look at those.
a little vidcast
I hate when
action.
people look at them.
Yeah,
don't
you
look
hate when
at
they're
them.
like, yeah, so I'm just locked into communication. I don't even notice
We
I'm
don't
being,
break the wall.
Am I being recorded? Is anything happening?
Don't break the
over-
fourth wall.
Yeah.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Pretend they're not here.
Okay. We just figured, you know what? Everybody else is doing it. Let's give it our best
give it a go.
you know.
Let's peek behind the curtain and/or in the closet.
In the closet. I wonder if people were like, they can't really be in a closet. Like, they're like half in the closet. They're kind of outside of it. It's maybe right behind them. I don't think they realize, no,
These are my clothes.
Yeah, these are the clothes.
These
like
are-
this little red number.
I've
Here's
been
the
getting a
green
lot of use out of
number.
that one. And that one too.
Now, we have to be careful. This is mostly a note for myself.
Yeah.
That I'm afraid that I'm going to have a tendency to really play to the camera
Uh-huh.
and forget that we're still doing a podcast.
It is a podcast.
And
so
that it's
voice
for
first.
auditory listeners
Voice first.
are our first priority.
Yes. Yes.
So, well, you'll
First
have to,
and foremost.
you'll have to check me on that.
But we need to do just enough like special things that you're
the magic dance.
that listeners are curious enough to be like, ooh, I think I
Ooh.
might want to pop online
What's-
to see what is Dance
What's
the
that
Magic
dance look
What
like?
is Prance the Magic Prance all about? What are you doing
They
on
never
there?
say Prance the Magic Prance, but it would have
Oh.
been a fantastic lyric, and I think they should have added it. This is a great additive by you.
Missed opportunity, I'd say.
Rach,
Yeah.
for those listeners who have no idea what we're talking about, what we're doing today, what is Summers Off?
What is Summers Off?
Like existentially, what is
What?
Summers Off?
What is Summers Off? Summers Off is a podcast that Ty and I, a husband and wife duo, started about 9 years ago,
Season 9.
summers
Yep.
ago, since we are both educators and we can really only get to this about every summer. Sometimes we'll sneak in like a Christmas episode or a Valentine's or Halloween episode if we're feeling, fun.
A little funky.
A little funky. But for the most part, just every summer, you and I like to watch a lot of movies, and we like to share movies with each other, whether that's me giving you some romantic comedies or you hitting me with some horror or some action or this little number. Who do we have to thank for this little number,
Okay, so
Ty?
here is the deal. I said that we have a theme for my half of the season this year. And the theme is horror / horrifying. And so I thought Labyrinth, which honestly is even darker than I remembered it. The first quarter of it legitimately has scary moments. Like if you were a middle school, grade school kid, I would be like, Mom and Dad need to be right next to you for grade school kids.
Yeah,
Maybe middle school you can do it.
It's pretty dark for a youth watching this,
Yep.
I think, back in the day. Like, the puppets are, like, kind of scary.
A little spooky.
A little spooky at times.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's just a lot of like stuff that's fun but creepy. And I thought it fits with our theme. So I'm going to throw Labyrinth in this year.
perfect addition, I think, to the summer.
I'm gonna just give you like a little tease as well.
Okay.
One of the reasons we're doing this is because I think within the next year, we might be getting the second one. And I want us to be prepared as listeners.
Stop.
And
oh my God, don't look over there.
as listeners and as ourselves.
Uh-huh.
We need to be prepped and ready for number 2 because it's coming.
It's coming?
I think so.
It's been like how many years?
It might
like
be 2 years from now, but it's coming soon.
40 years later, it's finally coming, you
yeah,
think?
I think it was 1983, 1982, something like that.
So like almost spot on.
Yeah. Now, Rach, you've never seen this movie?
No. I'm familiar with it. I'm familiar with the song. Well, not enough to sing it, obviously. I'm familiar with
Happy Dog Tales.
portions of the song. And some famous pictures from the song or from the movie, but and I knew it was like Jim Henson's one of his creations with the puppetry, but other than that, like I didn't know the story.
Although you had said there's a ballroom scene in this movie that you
Yeah.
were like, oh, I know this ballroom scene. I was like, what? How do you know this ballroom scene?
Every
What's
little
going on?
girl knows a ballroom scene when she sees one.
Yeah.
Because that's like it's literally one of the pictures as you click into this. Like she's in the ballroom gown. Every little girl will be
Which
like,
only lasts for less than 5 minutes in the movie.
yeah, thank God, because it's a little weird.
Yeah. Oh, this whole movie's a little weird. So I saw this movie for the first time, cruising down the road, probably for like a choir event or a theater event or something. I'm on a bus, and my buddy Bainey, who is a loyal listener, Bainey, love you, and he is like, "Have you seen Labyrinth?" I was like, no. He's like, I brought it. And then he goes up. You know, they would have like I don't know if it's a VHS player or DVD player. It'd be like in the top, like in the luggage compartment. He's like, hey, can we put this on next? They throw Labyrinth in. I watched the whole thing and I'm like, what is going on? And like the whole time we were watching it, Bainey would be like, hey, this part's really good. You got to check this part out. Oh, wow. What'd you think of that part? That part was wild, huh? So it's like one of his favorite movies. And I was just like, what is happening right now?
What in the fever dream?
And then
is
every once
this
in a while,
movie?
he would throw it on. And so, like, I feel like I've only seen this movie with you, Bainey. But, yeah, it was a wild ride. So,
I mean, it's got the god of rock. We've got David Bowie, who's just killing it from the musical standpoint
yeah.
here.
What'd you think of these Bowie songs?
I thought they were really good.
Yeah.
I thought he was really good in it.
You know what's so funny is I thought at one point I was listening to him sing and I was like, Rach is pretty engrossed in the movie. I think I could sneak onto your Patio Jams playlist on Spotify and add a couple of these David Bowie songs
You're
in there.
always doing that. You're always leaving me little treats in my little Spotify playlist. I'm like, what in the world is Playing with the Boys doing on here still? I swear to God, I got rid of that.
Nope.
But it's too fun. Must leave on.
So this is an era, the mid 80s. And I'm curious where you stood with this form of media. But we are in pure Muppet fever at this time. So this is Muppet movies are out in full swing. In 1979 is the first Muppet movie. The Great Muppet Caper comes out in 81. The Muppets Took Manhattan in 84. That's honestly the only one I remember those three. I don't think I
really?
saw the other two very much. Maybe at daycare. But Muppets Take Manhattan, I remember. But were you like a huge Muppet kid?
Like when was like a Muppet Christmas? Are you gonna throw that in here?
Well, yeah,
somewhere?
I think Muppet Christmas is maybe the early 90s.
Okay, so that's a little bit later because
Yeah.
I was
That came out when we were alive.
Yeah, I was a big
saw it in the
Muppet
theaters, one of my
Christmas
first
kid.
movies.
Know that movie pretty well. But like I was a big like Muppet show, like Muppet like Sunday night Muppets are on. Like watch that on like was it ABC that had the Muppets on?
Yeah, sounds
ABC,
right.
NBC. Don't remember who had it, but that like
This is network though.
Yeah, network TV, Sunday night, Monday night, don't remember which night of the week it was, but would watch the Muppets on TV. So like when that came back and they did their little special, like I was all about it. I was like, yes, the Muppet Show is back. So the movies, a little bit of Manhattan, I maybe have seen it, probably have seen at least one time through, but the Muppet Show, I was very much into that.
Well, let me ask you this question, and I know the answer.
Well then, okay.
It's not the actual Muppet Show that you saw the most. Your biggest tether to the Muppets comes from something different. It comes from something that might be animated.
It's the Muppet Babies.
The Muppet Babies.
I love the Muppet Babies.
The Muppet Babies for us was like it was mainstay watch. You had to watch that every time it was on.
So sweet.
It was
It's
the Muppet
a daycare
Babies. Yeah,
mainstay.
they were the best.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite Muppet?
Of the Muppet Babies?
I mean, you can pick from the extended universe if you wanted to.
Well, it's different. Adults versus babies.
That's
I feel
true.
like they're
Okay, give me your baby and give me your adult.
Okay, I have to think about this. I wasn't ready to answer this question. We weren't talking about the Muppets.
We're gonna do hard hitting questions right off the bat.
I love it. I love it. I really like Gonzo as a baby
Yep.
is real funny
Yeah,
and
for
real
sure.
sweet. Gonzo grown up wears on me a little bit.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah. I love Kermit as an adult. Obviously, he's trying to keep the show together.
Yeah.
He's just like constantly. So Kermit as an adult is probably one of my faves.
Mm-hmm.
And Gonzo as a baby is probably one of my faves.
Sure. Yep.
Mhm.
I always had. I loved Baby Fozzie Bear.
Yeah.
And then I was a Kermit guy. I went as Kermit for Halloween. I don't know if you know this, but it's kind of a big deal. That outfit, Mom, shout out to you. Shout out to you. You killed it,
If you look
Mama.
at that camera one more time, I'm going to get rid of those cameras.
Like,
I can't help you. Can't even wink, right?
I keep bumping the
I know.
microphone. I like
Again, our
ruin the
poor
auditory
audio
experience for
listeners.
everybody who gets it on Apple Podcasts. Like, gosh, damn it. But I also loved, like, later in life, I number one love Swedish Chef, and
so
then
good.
I love the guys who are assholes up in the balcony.
Yes.
Whatever those dudes' names are.
I'm going to call them Wallace and Gromit, but
Yeah,
that's
we
not
know
their
that's
names.
not
but
true.
we know that's not their names.
But it is
We
something
don't
like
remember
that.
what
It's
their
like
names
they're
are.
very proper names,
Yep.
and everybody's going crazy at
Herbert
home.
and Gerbert.
Yep. But
Not their names.
those two dudes crack my shit up
Yeah.
consistently. Yeah.
That's my best
Always
impression.
talking shit. I love it. Did you ever watch Dark Crystal?
No. Nope.
I watched it
Sounds spooky.
in preparation for this pod.
Oh, how was it?
I did not like it.
Oh, okay.
But people out there love it.
Mhm.
I will be kind and I will be gentle with them.
Okay.
It was the artistry is amazing.
Yeah.
Just like with this film. Some
Yeah.
of the shit that they're doing artistically is truly remarkable.
It ages pretty darn well.
Yeah,
I mean, most of this ages very well with the practical effects, with
Mhm.
people running around in costumes, with the puppetry.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
chef's kiss. So good.
I was telling Rach this, that people have a problem. Like, I'll look up reviews of people, like, retrospectively looking at this movie, and they have this big problem with the CGI owl at the very beginning, which is actually one of the first examples of CGI we ever have. It was computer generated,
Mhm.
so cool. But it looks whatever now.
Mhm.
But people were really upset about it. They're like, it looks whatever. But, like, this movie, besides that, it's all practical, and it does. It looks amazing. Some of the stuff, I'm like, how the hell did you do that?
Well, you say that. There is one scene, though, that I would say, I won't jump ahead too much,
Is
but
it the farting lake? Do you have problems with the farts?
it's not. I mean, that is okay. There are two things. The farting lake. I could
Okay.
take or leave the farting lake.
Yep.
No, it's there's a green screen
Yeah.
scene that they use, and it's also like they go on like maybe like 8 Too Many Adventures on this. That would be like maybe one of my things. It's like,
That
let's
song is
tighten
terrible
up.
too.
The song, I don't hate the song. Like it's
I think
not
it
awful,
starts
but
cool. It starts like Caribbean style.
Yeah,
and
it's
then it
kinda
gets
fun.
weird and chanty and like I don't know. I thought it lost
just
its way.
we don't need it. We don't need it. And but like but they zoom way out and
Yep.
like they're just like kind of like trading heads and stuff. And like that's probably the only one that like doesn't look as great. And part of me was like, but why? But why?
Yeah.
Everything was looking great. You could have danced in real life.
I think so too.
So I don't really understand that scene. If you've seen it recently, you know what scene I'm talking about. Everything else looks really good.
Those guys were weird too. They
They
like to
were
throw
weird.
their heads around, but then they
Mhm.
wanted to take her head off. I don't know. Like I said, there's some weird stuff going on in
Yeah.
this movie.
We didn't need that one.
Yeah.
I don't think.
So Dark Crystal
Yeah,
also has a
sorry.
lot of weird. No, you're
Back
okay.
to Dark Crystal.
Also has some weird shit. That
Mhm.
you know what the villain looks like? He's like a vulture almost, like our
Mm.
big eagle or something. He's very creepy looking.
Okay.
And there's like a whole council of these creepy birds,
Mm-hmm.
and the main characters are like the last of their species. And there's a boy and a girl, and they find each other. And there's
Mhm.
this dark crystal. They're trying to like save the world. While I was watching it, the whole time I kept thinking like, this is so trippy.
Mm-hmm.
Like people had to do drugs and watch this movie.
Had
Like
to.
it would have been amazing. You'd be like, what? What's happening?
I think I just remember thinking that the species, like the main characters, I feel like their faces are really tiny.
They are.
Really, they're really tiny faces.
Yep.
Like really scrunched.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's
They
all I
do.
remember.
They look funny. And what's kind of interesting is the Goblin King. This movie was supposed to be attached to the Dark Crystal movie. And the original Goblin King was not supposed to be a human. It was supposed to be the main guy from Dark Crystal, all grown up. So they were going to tie it in. So like that good guy or whatever now turned bad.
Okay.
He's a naughty boy.
Dance the magic dance.
Dance the magic dance.
Dance the magic dance.
Dark Crystal came out in 82. Then they're at a screener for it. And this illustrator comes up after the screener and is like to Jim Henson, hey, just saw the screener. Amazing movie. This is really, really cool. I got to tell you about this dream that I had. Jim Henson's like, go on.
Yes.
And he's like, okay, so get
I'm the guy for this.
Yeah. Oh, if you're going to tell me dreams, I'm the dream guy.
Please, come.
I will make your dream a reality through puppets. And so he comes up and he's like, I had this dream that there's a baby that gets kidnapped by a bunch of goblins. Take that and run with it.
It's yours. I
Jim
give this to you. And Jim's like, thank you for this gift.
This is a tremendous gift.
Wow, what to do with such a gift of storytelling? I think I shall create.
So he makes his first attempt at it. It's way too dark. It's like way too spooky. People read it and they're like, Jim, Dark Crystal was dark. This is very dark. And so he's like, okay, well, what am I going to do? So he brings in a writer from Monty Python.
Okay.
And that guy infuses it with comedy.
Got it.
And then after that,
very clear now.
They bring in a writer from one of your favorite shows, Fraggle Rock.
Okay.
Rach, give me that song.
Down Fraggle Rock. Down on Fraggle Rock. I don't know how it
Down
starts.
on Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
Dance your cares away. Worries for another day. Da-da-da-da-da. Down to Fraggle Rock. So they bring the Fraggle Rock guy. Fraggle Rock guy's like, okay, I'll make this for kids.
You got
like,
it.
if anybody's gonna be able to pull it off, it's me.
I'm not convinced he didn't just take some Fraggle Rocks and be like, spray him down a little bit, like, all right, let's put some brown hair.
The
in
sheepdog, the puppety sheepdog,
Yeah.
is from Fraggle Rock.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's in Fraggle Rock. He
No
runs right at
way.
the camera at the very opening title screen.
Oh my gosh.
So they bring in the Fraggle Rock writer. They then are like, okay, this is now too kiddie. We need to like up it maturity a little bit more. They bring in another comedy writer. They just keep filtering through people. It goes through 20 different versions.
Oh my god. Wow.
And then they finally land on what they landed on. What did you think of this tonally? Did they get the tone? What was the tone? Who's it for? Who's the audience? Is it funny? Is it serious? What is this film? What's going on?
Great question. 20 versions you said?
20 versions.
I mean, it's hard. 20 versions. You think like, could we have gotten there by version 23?
How many versions did Girl Dad go through? That was 15 minutes.
I
think we went through 6 versions.
Yeah. Maybe,
but a lot of them were small changes.
Maybe there was a version that was like 5 back that would have been like, okay.
What did you want? Did you want more comedy? Did you want more kiddie? Did you want more mature? More scary? What did you want?
Well, more clear. I think I wanted it more clear of what they wanted.
Okay.
I don't know.
So you didn't care what choice they made. You just wanted them to commit and go further in one direction.
Maybe.
I think that's fair criticism.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I wanted.
Yeah, tell me.
More singing from David Bowie. That's what I wanted. I'll be honest. I thought like at the end of it, I was like, how many songs did he have? 4? Couldn't we have got to 6?
I think we might have.
And cut the guys throwing their heads around. Maybe.
Yeah, cut that song for one more Bowie song.
One more Bowie song?
Yeah, and I want him to dance just a little bit
he
more.
He needs to be doing a little bit
just
more jiving.
A teensy beensy
bit more
I know
grooving.
he can do it.
Yep.
I want a little bit more commitment for him because I know he can.
Now,
and I know they left some on the cutting room floor.
I
just know it.
One thing they left on the cutting room floor is Jennifer Connelly was supposed to have a song. And they recorded it. She's terrible singer. Just one of the worst.
Darn.
And so she knew it while they were even like in the midst of doing it. She's like, this isn't going to make it. And so they cut it.
Okay. Well,
So
honestly, you got to know thyself. And so I'm glad that they didn't force that in then. But a song from her would have been all right too.
So speaking of Sarah, or Jennifer Connelly's character, they had a ton of gals audition for this. Any guesses?
Nope, no guesses.
Okay, all right.
We don't have time for guesses.
Well, let me start you off with their first one that they kind of like really were like, ooh, this is interesting, and why they turned away from it. The first person they were intrigued by was when they were doing auditions in London, and a young Helena Bonham Carter came in.
Oh, wow.
She was really good. They really liked her. But I think it was Jim Henson, or maybe it was somebody else. Like maybe it was somebody who co-wrote it. But they were like, hey, Sarah needs to be American. Like, we're very explicit about this in the script, and it's not a British story. Like, it's like her going to a fantasy land. That's the whole thing. She's out of place. Because it's less out of place for a British girl to be dreaming of, like, goblins and knights and stuff. So they ended up nixing.
A British girl couldn't. She could never.
She couldn't pull it off.
She could never go to Fantasyland.
So then they go.
She belongs there.
She belongs
That's
there.
where.
She belongs with the Goblin King.
That's
so, like,
what it wouldn't be weird.
Are we gonna challenge the audience or not?
If she has the same accent as the Goblin King, it's like, oh, never mind.
Okay, never mind. You guys should just be together.
You guys should be. You belong together. This is not weird.
I can't unsee what I saw. So they ended up going to the United States.
Yes.
And they pull up this who's who, this laundry list of girls who were in their teens at the time in the early 80s. Some people Rach really loves. You sure you don't want to guess?
Julia Roberts.
Nope. Good guess, though. Good guess.
Great guess.
So the first one I'll tell you about is Jane Krakowski from 30 Rock. You were never going to guess that
That's
one.
not
But
who
there's
I
one.
But
now we're going to get to the ones that you might have guessed.
Okay.
A little so-and-so named SJP,
Okay.
perhaps.
Sure.
Sarah Jessica Parker. They brought in Laura Dern.
Cool.
They brought in Lily Taylor, who's the main gal from Say Anything. They brought in Ali Sheedy from Short Circuit. By the way, you're going to be able to see on the camera now when Rach has that blank stare of like, I'm supposed to know this person. I'm supposed to know this person. Who is that? Who is that? David Fincher.
David Fincher.
So they tried out all these people. Ali Sheedy and Jane Krakowski were actually finalists for the role. SJP was not. Laura Dern was not. But this 14-year-old brunette babe comes in named Jennifer Connelly. Jessica Connelly's my classmate. Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly.
She beats all of them out. Henson loved her. He said, this is a little weird. He said, it feels like she is dancing the line between childhood and womanhood. Rach, what would you say? Like, what if we're in an audition?
Please don't make me explain men's words.
we just actually auditioned some teenagers for Girl Dad. What if they're in the room, we're in the casting call, and I say, gosh, one thing I really love about you is you just dance along the lines between girlhood and womanhood.
She's not a girl, not yet a woman. Yeah, what would I say to you? How would I find the words?
Then he's done talking now.
I'm sorry if that made anyone feel uncomfortable.
I need you to sign this paper saying you will be no litigation. So Jennifer Connelly's audition, I watched it. It's very much like Alice in Wonderland. It's like high-pitched. It's like, what's going on here? Ooh, what's this over here? I actually think she tones it down a little bit in the movie, but it's still kind of there. But it's a lot of things. But then, like, who do you think you are? What's going on over here?
What's the big idea?
What's happening here? What am I supposed to do? So she's got a little bit of sass. But she hadn't done a ton of movies. She had a few smaller movies that she had done before this. She was in a David Argento horror movie. Do you know who David Argento is?
No idea.
Like an Italian horror
I have heard that name before.
Suspiria. Great movie. You should check it out. About witches.
Witches?
Yeah. And she does another movie where she's the younger version of the mom from Downton, Elizabeth McGovern.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
I do.
Can you do an impression? Yeah, it's only for the video though for that one.
You have to tune in to find out.
Her character in this movie, she's kind of a weird kid.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say. I don't know how old she's supposed to be, and
I feel like
regardless,
she was 14 in this movie, maybe 15.
She's a little less weird if she's 14. She's a little odd duck. We first find a little odd duckling again. If she's 14, a little bit more forgiving of the age, but we don't know. Like you said, she's partly a woman. But she's in the park playing by herself, doing a little LARPing.
Yeah, she is.
And it's not that she's doing LARPing, but she's doing it by herself.
She's doing it by herself.
With her dog.
Because at this
So
point,
it's a little sad.
I was doing a little Lord of the Rings reenactments with my best bros.
Who wasn't?
But
Come
that
on,
was, and that was in ninth
wasn't?
grade. I was actually a little bit older than she was, which maybe is worse. It is worse. But I'm doing it with friends. And so I don't know. I think that that's the messy part is she's doing it by herself. I was playing Power Rangers by myself in the yard until about the 4th grade. I wasn't really doing it after that. It was time to grow up and play wrestling in the basement. Let's not do it in public.
You at least knew that there was a little bit of shame to be had with
absolutely.
it. Like, I know that like what I'm doing is embarrassing and I'm going to hide it.
I'm going to wrestle with
I
pillows
still
downstairs.
want to do it, but like I know like I would be embarrassed if someone saw me do
Absolutely.
this. Yeah.
That's the key. There seems to be no shame.
She doesn't know.
No.
She just is like there
I'm going
out
for it.
in Central Park in a princess gown practicing lines for goblins.
Yeah, she even
by
dresses
herself.
up. She even dresses up for the occasion.
Yeah. So, you know.
She's an interesting cat.
She's a little odd duckling.
Yeah.
But again, to each their own. She seems happy. She's definitely like strong. Like we get to her bedroom. She's a strong theater kid. She's got lots of stuffies
Cats,
still.
Evita. She's got all the greatest movie theater posters of the time.
Yeah.
She loves Andrew Lloyd Webber. We know this about her. Yeah, it's very clear. It's all over her wall.
Yeah, I think, and maybe that's a part of like the theme of the movie is like she is kind of stepping into like this role of like not wanting to quit childhood because like I think she still feels a bit like the baby, but
Sure.
the whole piece of it, there is a baby and you have to help take care of the baby and it's unfair and you want to be the baby still, but you're not a baby. You're not a baby anymore.
You're not a baby.
You're not a baby.
So, but then at the end, spoiler. So there is, at the end, she says, like, I'm going to need you guys sometimes. I'm like, oh, this is a lovely ending. But then it's like, oh, why didn't you say so? And then they party in her bedroom. It's like, wait, so I'm going to need you sometimes versus you guys should just hang out with me all the time, be my imaginary friends. I'm like, no, we regressed again. We regressed again.
You can regress sometimes.
What'd you think of her acting?
I mean, baby Jennifer Connelly is just she's so stunning. She's just gorgeous.
You know she's gonna be a babe.
Yeah, she's like, kind of like a young Brooke Shields. Like she's
Sure.
got like this
Yep.
like
That's a good
striking baby face. She's got these big like thick ass eyebrows. She still has gorgeous eyebrows. But yeah, I think she's the right pick out of all the people that you laid out for me without even seeing their auditions. It's like, yeah, I think she's a good choice for this.
Yeah.
You know, is it, you know, the best acting in the world? No, but like she's 14, 15, like compared to who? What? I can't. What could I say at that age? Like, she would have acted circles around me. That's for sure.
No.
Thanks for helping me out there. Yeah.
So let's talk about the Goblin King.
Let's talk about
who is
Jared.
not a goblin.
Jareth?
Jareth.
Jareth.
Yeah, Jareth.
The D is a TH.
Yep. So they were thinking about doing the Dark Crystal main character. And then they all of a sudden Jim Henson walks in one day. He goes, nope. It's going to be a famous musician. They're going to sing and dance all over this script. They're not coming in just at the end. They're going to be present throughout the whole movie. We need to change everything. So there are a few people that they considered. Do you have any guesses besides David Bowie? David Bowie was not an immediate lock. He was immediately in contention and a strong, strong choice for Jim Henson. Wow. But they considered other people too.
Another
guesses.
rock star. Mick Jagger.
Boom. He is definitely one of them. Who else?
I thought that was good enough.
That's great. That's great.
Thank you.
Think Minnesota.
Prince.
Ooh. And then
too sexy.
Yeah.
Much too sexy.
Maybe. And then the last one they considered was Sting.
Very cool.
So then it really came down to, so they were just throwing names around. They're like, what about these three?
Who do I want to meet?
But then it really came down to David Bowie versus another gigantic star who had just started a foray into movies, who was probably at their powerful peak in the 80s, just came out with a biopic about him just like a month ago.
Oh, him. I was going to say it was Whitney Houston.
No.
Just came out with a biopic about him. This Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Whoa!
It really came down to David Bowie versus Michael Jackson.
Wow!
And so they.
What a win!
Yeah, for sure.
Jeez.
So Henson met with David Bowie, and he's like, "It's got to be David Bowie." David Bowie really wanted to do something fun that was for like kids, and so they were working together for like 2 years while the script is being all sorted out. And they're meeting and they're talking a little bit about the movie. And he's like, yeah, I'm still interested. And Henson's like, okay, I'm still working on the script. It's good to just know that you're still interested. And so Bowie then, when he signs on, he finally gets signed on, he writes all the music himself. And so all that stuff was written by the Bowmaster. And one of the ideas they had for this character is they wanted him to feel like Heathcliff from Wuthering Heights. Did you get that?
Now that you say that, yeah, a little.
There's a lot of smoldering looks.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
Can I be for real with you?
Yeah, go on.
And with you. So there is more chemistry in this movie than a lot of movies, and that was concerning. I was like, number one, good job. David Bowie.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Good job.
Yeah.
But so good of a job that now I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah. I especially felt it during the ballroom scene.
The scene you knew so well. You
because
had only seen
all of a sudden,
these steely looks.
Jennifer Connelly is made up and she's got like this like glam 80s makeup on and her hair is swept back and it's like, how old is she? Is she 22 all of a sudden?
She's not a girl.
She is now a woman. She's got like this like dream Barbie outfit on. You're like, oh, at the time I would have loved this outfit. But like she and like you can tell like she's like maybe falling in love with him and you're like, I think they're like 30 years apart in age. How old is she?
Okay.
And you're feeling weird about it. You're feeling, I mean, she's probably older now. She's probably, you know.
Well, I know she was 14 when she got cast. She's maybe 15.
Yeah.
But I should have looked up David Bowie's age because that would be fascinating.
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. He could be 30. He could be 50. I know he's not. But yeah, regardless of what his age is, it doesn't really matter. It's wrong either way. But it just feels like, oof.
But didn't you think they had chemistry?
I mean, like, we want to say chemistry. Like, I mean, the mission of that scene was like, yes, she's like a young girl, and she's like, maybe I will fall in love with the Goblin King. So that was their purpose, like, and that's what they like the story that they want to tell. I don't think that storyline like ages like super great. I don't think you can tell that exactly the same like that. Like so for Labyrinth 2, if they're gonna like dive into that again,
they might back in.
They might have to like rethink that. Like, oh, that might make our audience feel a little uncomfy. But again, it's not unlike like a young girl playing with her dolls to be like, yeah, so now I'm in love with the prince. But I'm me. I'm 14. I'm 8, and here's my prince. You know, like so. I get the play of it at all, but like it's when you play that and then you imagine it in your brain, it's like, I don't know, her body is still a baby body. So it felt weird. It felt weird watching it.
And here's what I'll say. I think they could have played this whole, like, we're going to get married to each other, but more like, because that's just what we do, rather than, and we're going to get married with each other, and we're going to give each other steely looks and wanting, lick our lips because we want each other so bad, purse your lips, make poofy faces. Yeah. It's that stuff that I think it makes you feel uncomfortable.
It was, weird, I think. I'm glad it felt weird because it was like, yes, we were further along here. It was weird to feel like this 15, 16-year-old girl sexualized. I think that's the biggest part. It was like, ooh, she's a baby. Yeah. She's a child. Let's not make her feel sexy.
Get this.
Let's not do that.
They were supposed to kiss.
No.
Yep.
No.
Their original thing,
God.
They were supposed to kiss in that scene, but David Bowie went to Jim Henson and he said, hey, this age gap is too much.
Oh, thank
and
God,
I
Bowie.
think that this is not going to read right. And Jim Henson's like, you're right. We're going to have to cut the kiss. And he's like, I just feel like it's just too uncomfortable.
Oh, Bowie, thank you so much. Good on you, sir. Good on you.
I wrote that Bowie was 48, but I think that was just I was just throwing an age out there, so don't quote me on that. We do know she was 14, though. And what'd you think of that dress she wore?
I love the dress. I just said it was like my Barbie dream dress at the time. I had a Barbie at that time that had a similar. She was a dance and twirl Barbie. You put her in this little makeshift thing where you put her feet on, and then I had a little remote control and go and then she would just dance around, and you had a
Mhm.
little spot for Ken's feet too. And she
Wow.
danced into
That sounds like a sweet contraption.
It was awesome. In 3rd grade, I wrote a letter to Santa about it, and I got it.
And you got it?
And I
Santa
got it.
delivered.
Thanks, Santa.
Yep. And so, how would you feel
Hmm.
about maybe renting that dress for a wedding that we're going to this summer in June? What if you showed up in that dress?
Can I rent it?
I don't know.
How much does it cost?
I'm not sure.
Who
but
has it?
Everybody's doing everything on Etsy, so you can find it.
I can probably find it. Those sleeves alone are worth the money.
Yeah.
I would say.
I think so too.
I would look so beautiful.
Do you want me to dress like the Goblin King for that wedding too? How funny would that be?
We're talking about
If
how
we-
high David Bowie's pants are all the time. Those pants, whatever period pant that is. I know it's like it's
Do
like
you want to
kinda
talk
like a
about anything
pretend
else
time.
with those pants?
I would like to talk about a lot of things about those pants.
You
I
can.
like to talk
Dive
about
right
a
in,
lot
baby.
of camera shots and a lot of height shots of those pants. Obviously, we got the Goblin King. Well, where do the goblins fall at with the Goblin King? Waist high.
Waist high.
Waist high. What are we looking at with the Goblin King? Like 80% of the Goblin King shots.
The Goblin King's ween.
Right here.
Crotch shot.
Crotch shot. I wrote that. I was like, oh my God. So many David Bowie crotch shots.
And so listen to this. The costumer has come under fire for that. And the costumer has said, like, look, we gave him a little piece or whatever in there.
Oh, a little piece. What we call it, a little piece.
And they're like, and I'm not gonna apologize for it. So the whole thing is like, stand your ground. I won't say I'm sorry about that.
I'm not saying I'm
And
sorry.
here's all I'm gonna say. You all need to look inside yourselves and tell me you didn't want that. Because I'll be honest, I think I delivered exactly what I had to.
Heathcliff delivered.
Yep. That's Heathcliff for you, Holmes. Those are steely looks.
Yeah. Wowza.
So they shot this opening scene in New York City, and then the rest of it was all shot in London. So just the house, all the house stuff, New York City, everything else in London.
Okay.
The first day of shooting, one of Jim Henson's best buddies, George Lucas,
Never heard of him.
showed up on set with Darth Vader in tow.
What?
And Darth Vader handed Henson a card that said, "Good luck on the shoot." That's the kind of hard award-winning journalism you can expect on Summers Off.
Is that like a hazing thing? Because that feels like it's
No.
like a bad luck omen. Like
No.
Darth Vader saying like, good luck. It doesn't feel like that is good luck.
I think it was supposed to be nice.
It's like, is it nice?
Yeah.
Yoda giving you a thing, good luck, would be like, oh, thanks.
Well, that would
Like,
make
that
sense
feels
too, because
good.
a puppet.
Yeah.
That would actually made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
So this wouldn't be the end of Lucas's adventures on the Labyrinth set. He also showed back up during post-production, and he pretty much helped cut the entire film.
Oh,
He
really?
did all the editing with everybody else. So,
Okay.
Bowie, when he showed up, he had to work with the little baby a lot. And he said the baby and him did not get along. What do you think the baby did to him first day on set? What?
Spit up on him.
Try again.
Pooped on him.
Close.
Peed on him.
Peed on him.
Peed on him.
Peed right on David Bowie and his beautiful Goblin King outfit.
Oh, no.
And that was the first day on set. And he's like, we're going to have a long time, you and I. Bowie ended up during the Magic Dance song.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, do you want to give it another shot?
I suppose it's time.
Okay, hold on. I got to pull up the lyrics again.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's okay. We can save it to the end if you're not ready.
No, I'm ready. I can do it. I can
Yep.
do it. Put me in, coach.
No, you put me in, coach.
No, you put me in.
No, I'm going in
No,
blind.
I'm the one going in.
You're the one going in with the lyrics. I'm
Okay.
going in blind again.
You remind me of the babe.
Babe.
The babe with the power.
Babe, with power. What power?
With the power of voodoo.
Power of voodoo. Hoodoo.
You do. Do what? Remind me of the babe.
The babe.
I saw my baby crying hard as baby could cry. What could I do? I don't even know if this is the right melody.
We're good. I thought I could do
That's
better.
the magic dance.
That's the magic dance. I thought it was better. I'm not. All right. Sorry.
Wait, there's a lyric in here, by the way, that is, the goblins, I think, might say it, but it's slap that baby, make him free.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Slap that baby, make him free. What kind of magic spell to use? Rach.
What kind of magic spell to choose?
Slime and snails.
Puppy dog tails.
Nice, Rach. Killing it.
Better. That's a magic dance.
So during Magic Dance,
Yeah.
that's why we sang it.
That's
get
why
everybody
we
in
went
the
through that
right-
whole song and dance.
Yeah,
Sorry
all over
if
again.
you forgot.
So during that dance, Magic Dance song, the baby was supposed to make these little sounds, and they were trying forever to get the sounds out of him, and he would not make any sounds on command. And so Mick Jagger ended up just making like
And by Mick Jagger, you mean David Bowie?
I mean David Bowie. David Bowie ended up just doing all the sounds himself during
the baby songs.
Yep, during on set, and then they had to do the same in the recording booth. He's like,
He did a good job.
he did a great job. I was
But
really impressed.
I wish he would have danced more. Oh, we said that's a little bit already, but
Yeah.
I needed him to dance more.
You know
I
what I
don't
wish?
know what that was about.
You know,
He's a good performer.
He didn't do any of his own juggling. How do you feel about that?
I can forgive that.
Yeah.
Can you forgive that?
It was all like he had his arms behind his back, and another guy had it through the sleeves and was juggling, and he couldn't even see himself. He couldn't even see what was
Amazing.
going on. He'd juggle stuff and do weird handball tricks and stuff.
Dude,
They did a great job on that.
That-
I was looking for it, and I was like, I can't tell at all.
that's really good.
Really
That's some practical effect shit.
That's
That is
the good
cool.
shit right there.
That's very cool.
So they used a bunch of puppets to keep Toby quiet while they were shooting, because Toby liked to make like noise when he wasn't supposed to, and then not make noise when he was
Freaking diva over
yeah,
here.
when he was supposed to. He's the worst.
Babies.
But Jim Henson tried to put that baby in a lot of crazy situations. He wanted to like have hoists on him and like suspend him in the air. He wanted to have him on dangerous like ledges, and then like just have him like, they're like, if he's wearing a thing, he can just like kind of do whatever, right? And the parents were on set and were like, absolutely not. You cannot do any of this. And so Jim Henson got kind of bitchy about it. He's like, oh, can't do anything with this baby.
I guess this is a baby. I could have had any baby.
And so every time he's like, we just had to play with camera tricks because they wouldn't let me do anything fun with the baby.
a little whiner.
Yeah. Rach, let's talk about Hoggle.
Yeah.
Who's Hoggle? Explain Hoggle to the
Hoggle
audience.
is like the main. We're goblin, right? We're all goblins in this world.
I think he's a
He's
goblin.
not a troll, right? He's a
yeah, I mean, he
goblin?
looks like a troll.
He's a bit bigger than the ones that hang out with the Goblin King.
Yep.
So, and he's a little bit more humanish looking
Mm-hmm.
than that. But he's kind of like, he seems a little bit like the gatekeeper. Anyways, I digress.
He's kind of her best friend. He's the
He's-
scarecrow.
Yeah,
in the group.
he is
There's
the
like
scarecrow.
3 friends she meets. If they kind of make with the Wizard
Yes.
of Oz connection,
Mm-hmm.
he's the scarecrow.
Yes, he's kind of like the first one. She befriends. He takes her in a little bit. He's a little curmudgeon-y. He also like betrays her at one point, but then he's so
Just
sorry.
like the Scarecrow.
Wait, what?
And Wicked.
No, he never. In Wicked?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't really think about that, I suppose. But yeah, that's Hoggle. He's her main squeeze.
Hoggle took 18 motors and 4 people to operate.
Motors. He's not a person in there?
No, there's 4 people in there too. But then there's little motors that make like twitches
I
and
guess
like
'cause his face
things
has
and
to
blinks
move.
and stuff.
Sure,
yeah,
yeah,
because they
'cause he's
can't
not
control
just
that part.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
4 people are controlling like all the body parts.
Jeez Louise.
Just crazy.
That's incredible.
The voice of it
Yeah.
was Brian Henson, Jim's son.
Oh, wow.
And listen to this. Listen to
Wow.
this story, Rach. I've got a love story for you about Brian Henson.
Okay.
Brian Henson's on set doing all the work for Hoggle. And his dad's this big wig. He's like, what am I going to be in life? I'm making this part up. What am I going to be in life? What do I want? I just want to fall in love and like meet somebody, the girl of my dreams, you know? So on set, next door, they're filming this movie called Legend. And on that set is Mia Sara. Mia Sara, you know this person.
Mm-hmm.
She is the main girl in Ferris Bueller.
Mm-hmm.
The brunette gal?
Yeah.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Brian meets her and falls head over heels for her. He has like the biggest crush on her. He's like, oh my God, I met the best girl ever. I want to be with her so bad, but she won't even look my way. She's so hot.
I'm in this little
Pretty much-
Hoggle outfit. You know,
I'm in the Hoggle outfit. I'm fucking doing the Hoggle voice all the
Yeah,
time.
so he wouldn't be in the
but-
outfit, but like.
So he goes away for like a couple years, but they stay in contact. They just like kind of keep in touch. Then a few years later, they get together. They start dating. They get married. I think they're still
Oh.
married today.
amazing. What a good love story.
It's pretty much our story.
Well, it is and it isn't.
It is and it isn't.
It is and it isn't.
Yep. If you wanted to meet Hoggle, you could.
Where is he?
Hoggle was left in a suitcase, stranded in an Alabama airport, and you can find him. He's in is in the Museum of Lost Baggage that is in Alabama, and you can still go there and you can still see him.
Oh, that's
He's just
amazing.
hanging out.
That's amazing. They just were like, own it. And you're like, sorry, museum of film artifacts.
I feel like
we're not going to reclaim him.
It doesn't sound like the airport's keeping him hostage. I think they were waiting for somebody to claim him and nobody ever did. And so they're like, all right, we'll just put him in our museum thing. And I bet when somebody found out, they're like, well, that's as good a place as any.
That's pretty cool.
Even though we went to the Jim Henson exhibit at the Museum of Moving Image in New York City, and they had all the Dark Crystal stuff. But yeah, Hoggle could have been there easily.
Because I know we saw some of these characters there.
Do you remember which ones we saw?
I don't, because I didn't have any
either.
context, which was unfortunate. But there were definitely characters
Saw David
from
Bowie's
Labyrinth
outfits
there.
for sure.
Oh,
Goblin
yeah,
King
we did.
outfits.
We definitely saw
Saw
some
the package
of
and
his,
everything.
some of his outfits.
So would you like to go see Hoggle if you could?
I would not make a trip all the way to Alabama
But
to
let's
see this.
say,
But
okay, I'm going to give you a hypothetical.
that's cool if he was there.
You got an hour and 15-minute layover.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to leave the security checkpoints. You'd have to go back into the airport,
Mm-hmm.
run and go see Hoggle, and then go back through airport security. Would you do it?
How's airport security these days? What are we looking
It
at?
says that your wait time should be no more than 45 minutes, but the plane, the doors lock at some point. You're not going to do it?
I'm not gonna risk it. With things being the way they are these days, I can't risk it.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm
It's
sorry.
fair. It's a fair choice.
Yeah.
What about if I gave you the full hour and a half?
Okay.
Extra 15 minutes, would you take it?
Possibly. It's still pretty risky.
It's
still
it is
really
very
risky. I don't know.
It is.
You're barking up the wrong tree on this one. I take my airport security very seriously.
I do too.
I like to be there hours in advance.
I like to sit there for 2 hours. I like to
Yeah.
walk the whole airport.
I should go there,
Yeah.
look at my gate, make sure that my name's on the list,
Yep.
and then I can go back, and then go back and make sure it hasn't moved, and then I can come back.
I agree with you in all these points, but to see Hoggle would be pretty cool.
Yeah, he wasn't like that exciting of a character for me. I actually liked the other furry, bigger character that she
Ludo.
meets.
You want to talk about Ludo next?
I like Ludo better. He had these big, sappy eyes. He's just like a
And
big
he has
dog.
the big underbite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I liked him better.
I like Ludo a lot.
He's so sweet.
Ludo is 75 pounds. He takes 2 people to operate, which is
Sure.
funny. That means Hoggle takes more people to operate than Ludo.
But
which
he has
to me
so
is
many
crazy.
facial thingies, and I can see Ludo's just kind of a big fur ball kind of moving. So I could
Mhm.
see that.
Yeah, I love Ludo. He's a
Mhm.
cutie. Probably my favorite character she meets.
Yeah.
So he's the Tin Man then?
I don't.
think
Is
he's
that
sweet.
what you're trying to?
No, I don't think we
make?
need
I don't
to,
think
but-
everybody is somebody, but you can make that
And-
copyright
well,
claim
and-
if you want.
And then I feel like the weird little rat guy is
oh yes, the little
is like
foxy rat
he's
guy.
courageous. I feel like he's like the lion.
Again, I think you're making some big copyright infringement cases. I don't think we're supposed to
Well,
be making
it's
here.
funny you say that. Let's get into this now.
Okay.
There was a bit of copyright complaints
Mhm.
from the author. I have his name
The
written down.
author of The Wizard of Oz.
No.
Oh.
The author, his name is Sindak, who wrote Where the Wild Things Are.
Oh.
He thought that this copied way too much from Where the Wild Things Are.
What?
He started to have litigation towards them. Jim Henson said, "We respect your work so much. I'll put a this work is dedicated to you. Special thanks in the credits."
Yeah, his
And
book is
the
in the
book is-
beginning
yeah.
as they're scanning it, as is
With Alice in Wonderland,
Alice in
Wizard of
Wonderland.
Oz.
It's
right
a
there.
mix of all of these as she dreams. I would
Yep.
say it's inspired by all of these aspects.
And so
what?
he had a little hissy fit.
What's he talking about?
And so they had to give him little props, and then he dropped his litigation, but he always bitched about it for the rest of his life. He's like, yeah, that stupid Labyrinth movie that copied all my stuff. He never got over it.
Is there another book I'm not thinking about that is similar to this?
I don't
Because
know.
that one, Max goes and then he becomes their king of all
Does he
of the
become their
monsters.
Goblin King?
No, I don't. Well, I don't
Does
think so.
he?
They're not goblins. They're just big monsters, and they roar and they.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. Weird take.
Yeah.
But-
Interesting.
What'd you think of that shaft of hands?
Oh, that was weird.
It was a crazy scene, the craziest scene for them to film.
It'd be my nightmare. I don't like it.
Jennifer Connelly was up 40 feet into the air on harnesses,
Ooh.
and it was like pretty dangerous shot.
Mm-hmm.
They had over 100 people that were like guiding her down while she was being lowered, but then we're creating all the hands and stuff. So it was like 100 people working on that scene. So it was just crazy. But then those hands making those faces and stuff. What do you think of all that?
I mean, the making the faces and making the hands talk was cool, but again, one of my biggest critiques of this movie is it had so many side quests.
Yeah.
And not enough side quests.
Dark Crystal's the exact same. By the way.
Yeah, and not enough side quests that like necessarily led to her character arc. And so I would say like, okay, let's pick and choose like which of these like lead to like an aha for her, and which of these are just like, what was the point of that side quest for her? Like what was the juice worth the squeeze, or was this just like a cool like effect?
This
like,
is
and
great
you can
feedback.
have both, but like you just need to like get down.
Yeah.
Again, it's not like the movie was long. It's just like, for me, you lost me at times thinking like, what was the point of that scene?
Yep.
And that might have fallen into one of those that was what, other than it being a cool effect, but also what was the point of that
What's
one?
the point?
Was the point?
How many people do you think were in that Dance the Magic Dance scene?
Ugh, not enough. I wasn't. I wish I was.
You could have been in the ballroom. They would have never cast you in the Dance the Magic Dance scene.
I don't know. I was pretty little back in 19 whatever this was, 80 something.
Well, you still are little. How tall are you?
5'3.5". Thank you very much.
now
She said very proudly.
Yeah.
And then sat up a little bit more
A little
in
bit
her
straighter.
chair.
There were 48 puppets,
Okay.
52 puppeteers, and then 8 costumed goblin actors.
Dang.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. But more dancing.
More dancing. That's
more
what we
dancing.
needed.
More choreographed dancing.
So we know Dark Crystal came out in 82.
Mm-hmm.
This movie took a couple years, like in pre-production, for them to figure things out. By the time it gets released, it's released June 27th, 1986, heat of summer, a year before we're born, and it is released on Toby, the kid, baby, his 2nd birthday.
Oh.
He turned 2 the day it was released.
So he could go see it.
So now he can go see it. He's mature
old
now.
enough to sit in the theater long enough to not cry.
Yeah. And if this is scary for you, then suck it up a little, man.
It's
Come
the
on.
It's the 80s. You
It's
can,
the 80s.
You can handle
This is
it.
80s scary. This is an 80s kids movie. What's the Disney movie that's really creepy? It's like they're one that everybody always says like,
Black Cauldron.
Black Cauldron. This is the weird one.
This is the weird one.
So this movie cost $25 million to make.
Okay.
It made
Jump change. Jump change for puppets.
the same exact budget as The Dark Crystal. But this movie, Dark Crystal, was a financial success. This movie makes $12 million domestic and only $13 million international, and so it is considered, after the marketing, a major flop.
That's wild, because most people know about the Labyrinth, and most people would say they've never seen Dark Crystal, right?
Well, and that's the thing. So Dark Crystal.
Am I wrong?
No, I think that is correct.
Oh.
Dark Crystal made $40 million, and so made $15 million more than this one did. But at the end of his life, Jim Henson was still like, I can't believe Labyrinth failed. I can't believe it's the biggest failure in my career.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. Like, how did this one not hit for me?
How?
And it took like some of his friends coming over, and once VHSs started to hit, being like, look at the VHS sales. This movie is a hit. It just didn't hit in the theaters. This is becoming a cult classic. People love it. And so then Jim Henson, like, while he was in his last days, was like, Labyrinth actually was a success. So his wife said that it really turned his mind frame around, because he always had this sour spot. He felt like the audience literally was rejecting him. And then he was like, how did I do you guys all wrong? I thought that we had this like beautiful relationship, and that everything I made kind of hit, and this one didn't. And I'm confused why it didn't. And it was like, well, this one actually did hit. It just took a while.
Yeah. Just needed all those bus tours, all those trips to whoever.
Yeah.
People
It needed a bunch of
pop it
Baneys coming around, spreading the word, town crying, like, hey, you
Guys,
see
watch-
Labyrinth
You
yet?
watch Labyrinth?
You guys got to see this.
Magic dance.
The power of the child. It opened at number 8. Above it were hits like Karate Kid 2, which you've never seen.
Not the second, nope. But I know
it's not
how it
worth it.
starts.
Yeah, you saw the opening scene.
I see
Very
how it
cool
begins.
opening scene.
Strong opener.
Yeah. And it never captures that magic again. And then Top Gun was above it.
Oh.
And then what's her name that we just mentioned, Mia Sara,
Yep.
Ferris Bueller was also above it.
What a time to be alive.
What a time.
Those are some hits. That would also make sense of why maybe it didn't wasn't like a sleeper summer.
It came out in the dead heat of summer. You gotta be a good movie if you're gonna hit that late June, early July time period. That's a hot spot. Here's the taglines: where everything seems possible and nothing is what it seems. Here's another one: the imagination of Jim Henson, the wizardry of George Lucas, the excitement of David Bowie. 3 extraordinary talents take you to a world of fantasy and adventure. The world of Labyrinth. If you don't know our podcast
Are you gonna
listeners,
wink every time?
I wink at the vidcast, just so you know, if you ever want it.
Constant winking.
I'll
We're gonna
give it
get
to
a
you.
wink count going for every episode that we videotape.
Or we'll get like a little censor thing on it. It'll be like, hey, too many winks. It was feeling provocative. We had to up your rating to a PG-13.
PG-13 rating.
Rotten Tomatoes score. Any guesses?
I think this is probably pretty beloved. So I'm going to say this falls in the 70s.
That would be correct. It's a 78%.
Bing, bing, bing.
Audience score.
Beloved still. So I'm going to say 70s as well.
86%.
Even more. Okay. Oh, come on. That's pretty close. No.
Is
no,
that the Price is
don't
Right?
play me off. Don't
Is that
play
the
me
Price
off.
is Right?
I don't know. Yeah, it is. So sad. So sad.
Here's the critics' consensus. While it's arguably more interesting on a visual level, Labyrinth provides further proof of director Jim Henson's boundless imagination. Here are some of the reviews. Roger Ebert says, the film never really comes alive. 2 out of 4 stars.
Wow.
Siskel says, this is an awful film with a pathetic story, and it was actually ugly.
Ugly.
By the way, I think those are pretty good, Siskel.
Those are
Eberts,
good.
if I do say so myself.
That is enough. That is enough looking at the camera. You are cut off.
The New York Times shat all over Jennifer Connelly. They says
no, she's only a kid.
it's like she's reading her lines.
No, that's not fair.
The LA Daily News says she is very bland and she is a minimally talented actress.
Yeah, we'll never see her again.
Yeah.
She's done in this word business.
Yeah,
Mark my words.
mark my words, she'll never act in this town again.
If I have anything to say about
The
that.
LA Daily News, by the way, they're just piling. Oh, no, I already said that.
Just piling
The
on
St.
her.
Petersburg Times says Bowie forgoes acting, preferring instead to prance around his lair while staring solemnly into the camera. He's not exactly wooden. Plastic is a more accurate description.
Ooh, plastic.
Jesus.
Jeez.
So, by the way, there were positive reviews, but none were as entertaining as those negative reviews.
Those negative reviews, man, sometimes they are just too fun not to read. Am I right?
And then, yeah, I mentioned Henson was super, super bummed
Yeah.
about this one.
I hear that.
And he died, I think, in 1990. Jim Henson did.
Mm.
I wonder if he had actually worked on Muppet Christmas Carol, if he helped get it off the ground, or if they did it posthumously.
I don't know. I feel like we should know this. We literally, in the last 2 months, were just at his exhibit.
We should know this.
We should
and that
know
exhibit
this.
was cool, by the way, right?
It was amazing.
I thought it was awesome. There's so many things from like the Muppet history that I didn't know, like the commercials they were doing at the very beginning, or these like tiny little sketch shows and stuff. I was like, what?
Got to see
Before the Muppet Show became a thing?
Sesame Street stuff. It was incredible.
Everyone needs to stop attacking the Muppets, Sesame Street, some of these things that are institutions.
Who's attacking them?
I feel like people have been attacking them. They were Doge things.
Oh, the funding. You
yeah,
mean? The
stop attacking
cutting
the funding.
Funding for
Gotta keep it going. American institutions. If you don't like it, don't watch it. But we gotta have them. They're not spreading socialist propaganda. Like, we're cool. We're cool. We're cool. Rach, what did you? I already asked you. What did you think of that big bulge, though? Would you have changed? Would you have taken it away?
Are you talking about David Bulge?
Yeah, I'm
David
back on the
Bowie's
bulge. I'm back on the bulge. Battle of the bulge.
Bulges? Are we talking about the bulges I think we're talking about?
Yeah. Would you?
What do you mean take it away? How do you take? What do you mean take it?
I guess
tamp
give
it
him
down,
different pants. Maybe more
tape
flowy
them?
pants.
Flowy pants?
I don't know.
No, that's not time period appropriate.
So he had to have
Even
the
though
skin
we're in a
tight.
fantasy world.
He had to have the skin tight pants.
The pants are the pants.
The pants are the pants.
The pants are the pants. I can't do anything about the pants.
The magic pants.
Pants, the magic pants. Need more pants. No, I just would be conscientious about how I'm going to set my shot up between him and
so you don't focus on the bulge.
Between him and the gremlins, whenever he's in the scene with the gremlins.
They're goblins.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Apologize. Please don't cancel me. Goblins. Wait, did I say that right?
Yeah, you said
it. Oh, wait, did I mess it up again?
No, you said it right.
Damn it. Okay. Goblins. Whenever between him and the goblins are in the same shot, I'm going to make sure that, like, his crotch is not one of the main characters in that shot, right? Let's like, all right, you, sir, off. You don't need to be in the shot. Your crotch is not need to be in here. We don't need to play thirds with your crotch.
Yeah, you could just have David Bowie step out of those shots. Like, he doesn't need to be present. I like it. They're like, no, for continuity purposes, we need to know where
he is in the shot at all times. Yeah. And if it is his crotch, otherwise, so be it.
The audience is going to get confused.
Like, he was here, now he's there. Where is he?
What's going on?
I feel so dizzy. Where is he? Like, was that the reason?
I don't know. But I think that's a good adjustment. But you'd keep it the same for everything else?
Oh, yeah, you were the same for everything else?
I mean, his capes are awesome.
The capes are incredible.
I like the eyebrows.
The eyebrows are great. The makeup
Love
is
the
great.
hair.
The costume, the two-toned eyes.
Yep.
Wait, are those his eyes normally?
I don't know.
Is that just his eyes?
Does
he wear contacts?
I bet he wore contacts for this.
I can't remember if that's a David Bowie thing just naturally.
He does have yellow teeth, which is good for the Goblin King, but bad for Bowie. I would tell him, like, maybe.
He's a bad guy. It's cool.
He's a bad boy. Do you think David Bowie's hot?
Not in a traditional sense,
when
but
he was
in
scowling
a rock
at
star
you, though?
sense, kind of.
You were into
it. He's a little dangerous.
If you were 30-something year old Rach is walking around the ballroom in that dress, and David Bowie's peering at you just like you saw on the thing, do you give him a shot?
I'll give him a dance. I'll check my dance
You're
card.
You're going to dance the magic dance
I'm
with
going
him.
to look at my dance card, see if I got an opening. It's not going to be the last dance, but I'll check my card.
I think that night you dance the magic dance with him.
We'll see. Don't get your hopes up, Bowie. You got that crazy mullet. It's wild.
It's a wild mullet.
For some reason,
Powerful.
I don't know why I thought this, but I thought that the two of them had matching mullets at some point in this film, but they do not.
No,
because I thought she was older at some point. I didn't know this film. I didn't know how old she was in this film. And so for some reason, I thought it was maybe a love story. But then as I quickly realized watching it, like, nope, that can't be. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I would have been led to believe that based on the picture I thought of. Saw them dancing. Like, oh, do they fall in love? Like, nope, definitely not. Nope.
What'd you think of both of their just straight up acting? Jennifer Connelly's and David Bowie's.
I mean, I thought it was fine. I'm not gonna like shit all over it like everybody else here. It's like it's
sure.
fine. Like, what are we talking about?
I
Like,
did not have a problem with the acting.
it's a kids movie.
I
Like,
thought they both did a fine job.
I could have used a little bit if I was gonna give like some constructive feedback for Bowie. I would have like, let's go more. Let's go a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like, let's like just like see.
Take it up a notch.
Just take it up a notch. Let's like figure out like, do we have like a weird like laugh? Like, is there like hee hee hee? Is there anything? Like, is there anything in there we can play with?
Sure. Yep. I like this idea.
Just like punch it up. Just let's play with it. We can leave it on the cutting room floor if we hate it.
We'll do a take. Hey,
let's try.
David Bowie, let's do that crazy goblin laugh one time.
Yeah.
I just want one take of it.
One for me.
Yeah,
one for me. Yeah.
One for you. One for me.
One for me.
One for safety.
And I didn't think that it felt like Jennifer was reading it.
I thought
like,
she was good.
She's freaking 14
For a 14-year-old girl, I was like,
fine.
Good job.
It's Alice in Wonderland meets Dorothy.
Yeah.
Like,
I
don't know.
She's much better than her audition. I thought her audition is a little bit too much like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah,
like
I
too
didn't
wide-eyed.
I didn't get that at
good.
all. Yeah, honestly, she's coming across crazy circumstances with crazy characters.
Mm-hmm.
She's more grounded than the characters are that she's coming into contact with. I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
Not people taking it way too seriously. Way too seriously.
Agreed. So I have other things written down on here. We mentioned a couple of them. Farting lakes, monkey rat headless guys, peeing in pools. We didn't talk about that yet.
So
the main
much.
troll guy is like peeing in a pool when she first stumbles upon him. And then there's a fountain with a bunch of them peeing in pools.
It's
weird.
A lot of that humor. So that's why I was like, what age is this for? So I think it's a little bit older than I think it is as well. So maybe middle school.
How old would our kids be before you'd be like, oh, you guys should watch Labyrinth?
I think probably like 6th grade.
Yeah, like 12?
Yeah. A little, just because I think it's also about enjoyment too. I
Yep.
don't know if they would enjoy it earlier than that.
I would say between 10 and 12. I wouldn't do it too late though, because then it's gonna be like, what the hell are you guys showing me?
It may be like that no matter what. I may not be able to stop it, but like younger than that,
What the hell?
it might be like a little like dark. It's not super scary, but it might just be like darker.
Sure.
And I think they'll. Yeah, but older than that, like you said, like I think it'll be like, "Mom, this is dumb." So there's gonna be a magic age in there. A magic age. What is magic age?
Magic.
Age.
13, 12.
Yeah.
What? How old do they have to be before they watch Brave Little Toaster, which has some scary scenes in it?
It does. I know. I feel like I have to rewatch it to realize, like, to remember, like, just how scary some of that is. Because I think it was obviously we watched it pretty darn young.
I watched it in like when I was 5 or 6.
Yeah. So let's rewatch that ourselves and then decide, like, ooh, what do we think about that scene? I'm going to say, like, 3rd grade, maybe, with that one.
Okay.
Maybe 2nd grade,
Yeah,
3rd
maybe
grade.
Before. What about All Dogs Go to Heaven? Talk about dying dogs.
Again, I think similar as well, because
Yeah.
that's going to be a fact of life. We can't stop them from
I know.
that.
That's going to happen.
Probably going to lose a dog around
It's like
that
you lose a
age.
dog and we say, hey, tonight we're going to watch All Dogs Go to Heaven. You know, it's a good thing to watch, like, to help cope.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how you want to do that.
That's how I want to do it. Hey, tonight we're going to watch All Dogs Go
We're going to watch a movie about dogs who, like, gamble and smoke cigars. And that will help us figure this out.
Yeah. We'll figure it out together.
It's a great movie.
It is a
really
good
is.
movie. It is
It's
a good
such
movie.
a good movie.
Do you have any other moments that you want to talk about?
I do.
glad.
I have so many. I'm so glad you asked. I want to own that I did not piece together that the owl that was tapping at the window at the beginning
David
was Jaredith. Jaredith. The
I
goblin.
can't remember if it's Geralt, or Geralth. Gareth?
Jared. Jareth. Jared with a thuth.
Yeah, I think that is
The
right.
Goblin King, David Bowie, is the owl.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Pretty cool, huh?
Didn't know that. But he has kind of owl-like features, white owl-like features.
I was telling Rach this, that while we were watching it, apparently you can see him take many different forms. There's like different things that represent David Bowie's character. There's like statues and like carvings.
Yeah,
and, like,
I saw a couple
and
of
then
them.
technically, like he's sometimes peeking around in certain shots. And like you have
Very
to just kind of
cool.
look for him and be like, oh shit, he's there on the corner of the screen. You like barely wouldn't even see him. He's like peeking through the bushes. And so he's supposed to be like all over the place.
And then the other thing I want to bring up, and this could just be because this is where my mind is at right now,
Yeah.
is safe sleep for baby.
Oh, sure. Yep.
Toby was put into this crib many a times with lots of pillows, lots of blankets, and lots of stuffies. And a part of it is we didn't know any better. We didn't have sleep sacks. You know, beds were very chilly. We didn't swaddle babies really back then. I think a good swaddle probably would have prevented all of this from even happening in the first place.
Yeah,
you know,
he would
because
have been
he
so
was so
comfy, he would have
fussy.
fallen right back asleep.
Yeah, he was crying like we just tuck him in like nice and tight. He would have been warm, and he probably would have been like, "Oh, never mind, I'm not gonna cry."
And then she could have been all over that house playing Dungeons and Dragons.
she
by
could
herself.
LARP her
like,
little life away, and
Yeah.
it would be fine, and no one's the wiser for
Yep.
it. So, but safe sleep. I was thinking about it
Do you
while I was
want to,
watching.
in the sequel?
It's on my mind.
Do you want to see her get together with the Goblin King, or already be together with the Goblin King? Like, do you want to see a world where they're together?
Gosh, does the Goblin King age, or is he perpetually?
Let's say no.
Is he always 48?
Let's say he's always 48, and so now Jennifer Connelly's like what, 58, and so she's
Oh.
actually older than him.
Wow.
And there's a moment where she could get together with him. Do you want to see it?
Yeah. I want to see the kiss that never happened.
I do too. I kind of want to see it.
They
too.
won't end up together, but I want to see the
Now,
ballroom kiss.
Some people would say grooming, but I would say there is an expiration date on.
Somebody would say grooming.
There is an expiration date on grooming when she's now older than he is, because he has
Who
time
groomed
stand
who?
still.
Who groomed who here?
Then there's a question I have for everybody. I think the grooming is off the table then.
It's like Wendy and Peter Pan.
Yeah,
A little bit.
It's like when Wendy comes back and
Yeah.
Peter's still a boy, and now she's like, "Now I'm ready for you." It's like, well, who groomed who?
Whoa. Yeah. Now.
Yeah.
Now, Wendy.
So there's just a lot of questions I
Wow,
have.
this is a weird combo.
All right, are you ready for this?
Yes, whatever it is, you know I am.
This is going to blow your mind about the sequel. The Doctor Strange director was supposed to do the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
It became a mess in pre-production. They couldn't get it off the ground.
Can't imagine why.
Now it's attached to the Henson family is producing it.
Okay.
Chris Columbus, who did the first 2 Harry Potters,
Yes. I'm
is
familiar with
in
him.
line to was next to line to direct it.
Oh.
He dropped out as well.
Oh no.
You're like, oh man, that sucks. That
Shoot,
sucks.
shoot.
Get this.
What now?
Oh, you thought you were excited? Yeah, I know you weren't excited about the Doctor Strange director because we don't really like Doctor Strange. You were excited about Chris Columbus.
I was.
I know. How about this on? Put this on for size. How do you feel about
How about you put this one on for
horror
size?
luminary, whose name I forgot 2 episodes ago when I would talk about the movies, but I forgot what his name was.
Fletcher?
No, not David Fincher.
Fincher?
No, not David Fincher. But
Fincher.
a David Fincher Labyrinth movie would be wild. No,
Who is it?
Robert Eggers, who
Okay.
did Nosferatu and The Vitch, is in line to direct this sequel.
Dark.
But think about what's Robert Eggers' specialty. His specialty
Dark.
is
This?
production design.
Yeah.
Remember, he built that whole village in The Witch.
Mhm.
In Nosferatu, he does so much cool stuff with lighting,
Mhm.
and he loves practical sets. So, and he does a lot with makeup.
No?
I think
No?
this is kind of a cool choice. I'm
Really?
worried it's going to be a little too spooky,
A little too
but
scary.
I am excited. Chris Columbus, I think he would have maybe leaned a little bit into the CGI
A little
world.
too many family friendly.
Maybe a little too family friendly.
Too many happy
But I almost
puppets
wish they worked
peeing
on
in
it
the lake.
Co-directed.
Yeah.
That would have been perfect. Now, you're
Curious.
never going to guess who's going to play the Goblin King.
Are you gonna make me?
You can if you want. This person is really, really hot. This person is the subject of one T Swift song. This person is very tall. This person is
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Wildest dreams oh.
I can't think of his name.
Wow.
But yeah. What's his butt?
Skarsgård.
Yeah, it's like I can't think of
Alexander
his first name.
Skarsgård is going to play the Goblin King.
He's a great Goblin King.
And guess who he's
I
playing
think.
opposite of?
As the little girl,
Jennifer Connelly is coming back.
they are gonna
Boosh.
fall in
Hook
love.
up. Sorry, microphone. Hook up.
Hook up, kiss
hook
her
up, kiss,
in the
kiss.
ballroom.
Groom
kiss
each
her,
other. Groom each other.
You're in love now. Yeah, it's okay now. Exciting.
Very exciting.
Wow.
I can't wait to see Skarsgård strut and gyrate and show off his little package.
I can't
the
believe we
entire
were
time.
just clapping to groom her.
I know
Really,
we're
we're gonna get so
right.
our first video. and we're
Rated
gonna
M
get
for
canceled.
mature,
Ah,
not for kids.
Not for kids. Ooh, what a spicy, wicey duo.
Now, I know what you're thinking in your head.
Is he gonna sing Dance the Magic
Oh,
Dance?
wow, that's what you're thinking. Okay. Who knows? We don't know the answer to that question.
Okay. Second thing I'm thinking.
I know the other thing you're thinking. Gosh, I just wish I could be in a stage version of this. Guess what? Wish granted. There is a stage version of this that came out in 2018 on the West End, and it became a COVID casualty, but it was produced.
Mhm.
It exists. I think that those rights could be procured,
Yeah.
and you and I could Goblin King Sarah it up for decades.
Probably for a small lump sum,
Yeah,
we could do this in
Which
our
to me-
backyard.
which to me is worth it.
Sell tickets.
I would.
Everyone come.
You know what I would
miles
do
around.
instead of doing puppets, because puppets are too expensive. I can't hire all that overhead and the puppet makers and stuff. I'm just gonna get a bunch of puppies and I'm gonna dress them up like the goblins, and they'll just run around on set. They might pee, poop, or whatever, but they're just kind of running around. They're like kind of like trying to jump on you. You're petting them. You're playing with them.
So interactive.
So they're very interactive, and then they can go out into the audience and hang out for a while too. And I could be like, "Come here, my goblins," and I'll bring some treats
Goblins.
out, and they'll run back at me.
Dance the magic dance.
I actually think this could work.
Yeah. You're not onto something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for you, we'll just age her up a little bit. It might be weird when you're LARPing at the beginning, but at the same time,
I can do it.
I think that the
I can do it.
romance
I can stretch myself.
will really play. Add the kiss back in.
We'll add the kiss in for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then when she says, like, I'm going to need you guys sometimes. And then you're like, well, why'd you say so? And then at the end, they'll be dancing or whatever, and I'll come in, and then we'll share one last kiss. curtain.
Wait, another
And
kiss.
so it's like she had a sexual awakening at the
Whoa.
end of this.
Oh, this is a different story
Wow.
completely now.
This is wild.
This is
She
great.
is a woman now.
Now she's a woman.
Was this horror enough for you?
Horrifying.
Horrifying.
Definitely for the genre. I like it.
Any other things that you wanted to talk about? Otherwise, I'll give my rating and review, and then you can do yours.
I think we hit the list. I got all
Amazing.
I took notes and then I printed them off on paper so that we could use my video cast. So yeah.
Why don't you give it a wink? Oh yeah, give the people.
And then to
what
yours, but
you
yours
can't
is
see
looking
it.
at
You're
me,
gonna have
so
to like
just to
sneak
mine.
in.
Back
if
to
you
mine.
wanna, wink
To you
to
and to me.
So I gave this movie. I'm gonna do 2 ratings. Okay, there's
Okay.
the stupid summers off booked in a corner rating. I'm like, whatever. I said it was a 30%, but mostly because it's tied with Jingle All the Way, and it's just right below Halloween 3 and
Okay.
above Bridget Jones' Diary.
Okay.
But if I close my eyes and you say, Ty, what do you give this movie? I go, humana, 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 humana. It's a 55.
Okay.
That's what I gave it.
All right. 55. Love it.
What about you?
I would say, so here's my rating or my review. The brilliance that is Jim Henson's puppetry forgives about 80% of this movie.
Sure.
Could have done without 5 side quests, but keep Dance the Magic Dance. I give this about a humana 46.
Okay.
It is between Mac and Me and Double Dragon.
Ooh, good friends.
It's good friends.
They're good
It's
friends.
right in there.
I
It's a
feel
good
like it's like
time.
I want to have a good time. I invite those 3 over for dinner. I'm like, hey, we're gonna have fun tonight.
We're gonna have fun tonight.
I don't need anything substantial. I just want to have fun.
Yeah.
Mac and Me, Double Dragon, Labyrinth. Why don't you
Please.
guys come over?
Come on, you 3.
Any side quests that you'd eliminate, by the way? Like, what are some of the side quests that bothered you?
I mean, we talked
Before
about
we
we
cut it
talked
off.
about the hands one.
Yeah,
that was
you didn't
one
need the
that
hands.
I don't think I needed the hands because I
Okay.
can't really think about what. Maybe that one had a deeper meaning to it. Off the top of my head, I
You
can't.
want to go up or you want to go down?
Yeah, I can't picture what it was.
Yeah.
So that was one. Gosh, I didn't really care for the animals that took their heads off,
Yep,
and then they
that's
had
an
like the
easy
weird
one.
green screen dance or whatever.
Yep.
I would have taken that song out too, and then swapped it for something different, another Bowie song perhaps.
Yep.
So X-nay that one, and then we lose my favorite character Ludo for like a hot second.
Yeah,
and it's
yep.
like we can lose Ludo, but like, well, I need to get him back soon
Sure.
because we just got him. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I could just those 2 side quests that would have helped a lot.
I thought I would cut the old hag who brings her back into her bedroom, but there's actually some pretty poignant things in that.
See,
it's like
You can't
you
lose
can't
that one.
because that's actually like kind of the thematic element of the thing,
Yeah.
and they drive it back home.
That's
like you're gonna be a
literally-
kid, and she's like, I don't want to just stay here and be a kid.
Yeah.
I'm ready to move forward and grow up.
Yeah. Babe, I would say like that's the whole like that's
No,
the
I
one
think
that
it's
like
important.
that's the point of the movie. And then
Yeah.
like and then they put those things on her like she's
Mhm.
carrying around like that's when I was like, "Oh, I get it. I get what this is about."
Yeah.
So, I would say you got to keep that one.
Gotta.
You got to keep that one.
Would you recommend this movie to anybody? Any of your family? I always like to do the family test. It's like, which family members would you recommend Labyrinth to?
I don't know. That's a hard question. I wouldn't say because their kids aren't ready to watch it yet, so I wouldn't say don't watch it yet because their littles are too little. So
Mm-hmm.
no, not yet. I would say they can watch it like
Okay.
later down the road with them. And it's not like a Mac and Me where it's just like so wild and so crazy, and it's just like,
Yep.
dude, you gotta watch this,
This
film.
movie's
There's
wild.
dance breakouts.
It's
The
like,
dancing
this
scene in
movie's
McDonald's is wild.
Instead of this movie is wild, it's like this movie's pretty wild.
Mhm.
And so pretty wild, it takes a special person.
Yeah. Not yet. I would
Yeah.
say just like
Hold off a
wait.
little bit.
Wait until Labyrinth 2 comes out and then
And then
like
hit it.
and then if
Double
like that does
feature.
well then it's like, all right.
Gotta
go back
watch the original.
then go back and watch it. But not yet. Just like it's cool. It's just like let it keep chilling for a bit. It's not
Mhm.
going anywhere. It's fine. It's
I mean,
fine.
honestly, it's on like 5 streamers right now. It's on YouTube TV.
It's just fine where
It's
at.
on Peacock. It's on Netflix.
Mhm.
It's on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Yeah.
You can find it almost everywhere.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah,
fine.
it'll
Don't
be
worry about
easy peasy.
it. Easy peasy.
Yeah,
Just-
go buy it.
No.
Buy a 4K version, UHD.
I wouldn't say
You
that.
probably need it for the shelf.
You would say that?
I would.
That's the advice to people you would say.
My advice
go
to people
buy
would be
this
like,
film.
go buy this film, UHD on the shelf. Yeah, you need it. It's good.
I don't know if I would say that. But, all right.
Rach,
Yeah.
what's coming up?
Okay.
Hey, by the way, have you settled on a theme for your portion of the summer's off season?
I have, and the theme is I don't care what you think.
Oh, wow.
And by you, it's not so much like you, but it's like all of you.
Oh, okay. It's everybody.
Yeah,
See,
all of
these
you.
guys too.
You
Okay.
in the audience.
Wow,
Here.
okay.
I don't care what you think.
Wait, is that how you felt with Sweet Home Alabama?
A little bit. It's like things that like I had that movie for a long time. It's like we gotta do this movie. We
Yeah.
just gotta talk about it. You need to see it. You need to see it.
I'm glad. It felt like something I had to see before I go on my deathbed for sure.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah, I think I needed to see it.
I think you need. I can't
Yeah.
tell if you're being facetious.
No, I'm not.
But
I'm
like,
actually being dead serious.
I think you needed
There's
to
certain
see
movies that you just got to see.
it. Yeah, I think
I had to see it.
just like there's enough like context around it. Like I think you had to see it. Movies that I'm doing are movies that either I haven't done yet because I've just been putting them off, but have wanted to do. Like movies that we own.
Mhm.
That it's like I'm never gonna get you to watch this unless we just do it, and I'm not gonna worry about like if it gets a bunch of like views or listens because
Sure.
it's just like
Yep.
I just want to watch this movie with you.
Yeah.
Some of them have a maternal theme to them because
Oh, okay.
I'm in my mommy era.
Yeah,
so
girl.
that's what their next film is about. We will be watching a movie that is near and dear to my heart. So don't care if you don't like it. Don't care if no one else likes it, but I like it. We're gonna watch the film Stepmom. So hope you guys tune in. If not, like I said, I don't care.
Rate and review. Love you. See you next week.
Bye.